hang on a minute. We're starting at the top of the pyramid. Nobody wants Abby on her knees. It's not what you know, it's who you know in this industry. Welcome to the show, Jill. If Abby doesn't like it, she knows where she can stick it. Iconography is not accepted here. Hallelujah. Hello guys, and welcome back to Dance Mums, and today we are going to be jumping into season 3 episode 7. I think we're on now. Now this episode is an hour long, so that means we're going to be splitting into 2 parts. Guys, I'm sorry, hate me all you want, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Editing Ethan is gone, and Karen Ethan has put his foot down immediately and said, no, we're not doing it. I can't do it. The pressure's too much, guys. The pressure's too much. I can't do it. Oh, I can't. That means you are going to be getting bumper episodes in both this episode and on Sunday as well. Now, I have no idea what's happening in this episode. All I know is that there is an infamous handbag fight at the end, and I am a little bit excited to watch it. So make sure you stick around for Sunday to see that, because I'm assuming it's going to happen in Sunday's episode. I don't know. But it is an hour long. I don't know why they start doing these hour-long episodes. I feel breathless. I feel out of breath. I feel like I'm sat here for days recording. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, hopefully you guys are excited. Let's get into the pyramid, shall we? Oh, I didn't see you there. Right, we're going to do the pyramid now. So at the bottom, we have Abby. Abby obviously is at the bottom. She's just the worst person in the entire universe. Like, quite literally could not get worse than her. Oh, it looks like a Christmas tree again. How positively festive. Okay, at the end of the pyramid, the backbone of the entire pyramid, it is Melissa. Which is ironic, because she actually has no backbone in the show. So, that's kind of funny. Next up, we have Mackenzie. Mackenzie, Little Miss Icon. Love her to pieces. Iconography. Next up, we have Brooke. Again, didn't really do much in the last episode. Hasn't really been doing much at all this season. I'm waiting to see one of her acrobatic bendy routines. I feel like enough time has passed that I'm kind of excited to see that. So I feel like it's good that we're getting this little break from those kind of routines. Next up, we have Paige. Again, didn't really feature in the last episode. Kind of just there. Next up, we have Kelly, Icon. I don't remember her doing much in the last episode, aside from some witty one-liners and some funny moments. Then we have Jill. I thought Jill made a little bit of a misstep with the whole walking out. I have to say, not her finest moment, but we still love her, don't worry. And also, I feel like the whole costume drama was so unnecessary, because it wasn't a drama, but it was made to look like a drama, and I feel like it was actually just fine. So yeah, chill. Next up, we have Maddie. Maddie was good last week. I don't really remember her doing much. She's still not had a solo, so maybe this week is the week, guys. Maybe she will make her triumphant return to the stage in this episode. I am very doubtful, though, because Abby's still a spineless, nasty bitch. So, next up, we have Holly. Again, Icon. I struggled to put Holly on the bottom row because she never deserves it. So, she kind of just there. Next up, we have Nia. Nia did a good dance, actually. I was actually quite impressed with her. I thought it was good. Was it worthy of not placing in the top 5? Absolutely. I didn't think it was top 5 worthy. Apparently she came... No, she didn't even place. She did not even place, which I feel like is cruel. She deserved top 10 at least. Next up, we have Chloe. Now, Chloe got 10th, which I feel like was really unfair, because she actually did do a good job. I just feel like maybe the competition was just very fierce, unfortunately, that week. And maybe 3 days, not enough to learn an entire dance. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. Next up, we have Christy. Now, Christy is at the top of the pyramid, or the top layer, second layer, I don't know what you want to call it, because I actually appreciated her in the last episode. Abby came in with nasty attitudes, and she decided to walk out. And I felt like her exit was unfairly edited to make it look like she was having a go at fans when that was not the case. And I just feel like maybe Christy is finally learning to just walk away from a situation rather than jump straight down someone's throat. I feel like that is obviously the preferred method for the TV, but I feel like there is a moment in me that's like, do you know what? Maybe we should protect Christy, because I feel like she's just a person in a pressure cooker that's just ready to explode, and I don't like seeing people in that situation unless they deserve it. Next up, we have Kendall. I have to say, I was very impressed with Kendall in the last episode. I thought she did really, really well. And she came 9th. She came the highest out of all of the Abby Lee girls. So you got to give her credit where credit is due. Even though apparently she was shit, according to Abby. No, Abby said she was good, actually. Which was surprising, actually. And then that means at the top of the pyramid, who do we have? We have Kathy. Kathy, the icon. I have to say, the reason why I put Kathy at the top of the pyramid is because I don't know whether it was her idea. It probably wasn't. But the boys team, brilliant. What a well-executed, like, group of dancers. Honestly, the dance was really entertaining. It was really fun. I have a feeling she's not going to remain on the pyramid for very long. But it was nice to see her back. It was nice to see her being a little bit catty. And I actually enjoyed her in the last episode, I have to say. I thought she did a really, really good job. And her team did a good job as well. So you got to hand it to her where you can hand it to her. So, thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the actual episode now.
Brooke, you drive all the way here and you can't get that hair in a bun.
Brooks, look, I've literally just walked in the door and you're already having a go at me. I can't believe it. What do you mean you're having a go at me? I've literally just got here. Please, at least let me get changed into my dance gear. I can't be having this as the first thing that you say to me. Not even a hello. Why haven't you got your hair in a bun? Ugh.
I mean, we all saw the hat. Every week, somebody messes up in a group dance.
Well, I wonder if Christy's not coming.
Wait, Christy's not coming? Nah, this show ain't gonna gaslight me. I know she's here until the end of season 4. I know she is, okay? So therefore, where is she? Christy, don't be playing silly little games with me. Just get here and just suck it up. Not literally. Because obviously what happened was awful. Like, just the way that she walks in. She's like, hey, good, well done. You just fucked everything up for the rest of us. Honestly, if Abby didn't have such a thing against swearing in front of children, she would have the worst potty mouth there.
I'm not going to make a scene with you.
Oh, that's the easy way out.
No,
right?
I'm done. I'm done. This is not what I signed up for.
I have to say, I thought she handled herself very well in that scene. Abby's sitting there and she's like, jab, 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 trying to provoke her, trying to get a rise out of her. And I'm glad that she said, nah, fuck you. I'm not doing it. I ain't playing these silly little games that you're trying to play. So actually, it doesn't make a difference if she dropped her hat or not, because they still won. They quite literally could have been better and they still would have won. It doesn't change the placements at all.
Maybe you'll have a spot on the pyramid, Brooke.
I don't want to dance without Chloe.
Oh, but also, Brooke being back on the pyramid. We've been waiting for it and waiting for it. We're on episode 7 and she hasn't even been on the pyramid yet. We haven't seen her on the pyramid in months, in years, in decades. It's been too long. Hashtag justice for Brooke.
Last week you walked in here and you were losers.
Abby, they've just walked in the room. Last week you walked in here and you were the scum of the earth. You were the worst people imaginable. You were literally dog shit on my shoe. But this week, you're slightly less dog shit and more chicken shit. That's the sound Abby makes when she's having a rectal examination.
I don't want the Abby Lee Dance Company to be just 1/10 of a point ahead of the who you beat. I don't want it. I want you to be 30 points ahead.
Okay, bestie, now we're taking the piss. What do you mean 30 points ahead? They've never been 30 points ahead. They never will be 30 points ahead, because that's not how dance points work. If you were like, I want you to be 3 points ahead, that's doable. But 30? You're taking the piss now. You're actually taking the piss.
Can we be 1 whole point above the next group?
Abby, you know where Christy and Chloe are?
I'm dealing with that.
Not the producer standing with a gun behind her back going, ask her where Christy is. Like Kelly hasn't been texting her this entire morning, being like, where the fuck are you? Oh, okay, that's cool. No worries. Like, see you tomorrow. It's fine. Don't worry, besties.
I'm gonna do something a little different today. And then I'm gonna start at the top.
Wait, hang on a minute. We're starting at the top of the pyramid. Listen, Abby, you can't fuck with the formula like this. You can't mess around. You can't fuck around and find out, because that's not okay. Okay? Some people like a little bit of order in their life. You start at the bottom, you work your way to the top. You can't then switch it around. I'm chill with it, though.
Finally, for the first time ever, Kendall is at the top of the pyramid.
Jill's currently just creaming herself because she's like, oh my god, oh, Kendall's at the top of the pyramid. Literally, she is going to go home and she's going to get Kendall the biggest ice cream sundae she's ever had in her whole life. Like, you deserve it, kiddo. You deserve it. Well done. Big claps. Well done, Kendall. Well done.
I think you just made an enemy. I don't think Christy can handle your 9-year-old beating her 11-year-old, who is a national title holder right now.
Honestly, I don't feel like Christy cares. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely don't feel like Christy cares that Kendall beat her. I think she cares more about the fact that you blamed the entire group number on Chloe, and the fact that you blamed just a simple hat falling on the floor. You came in, you started screaming the odds about it.
Maddie, I'm not going to tell you you are amazing. I don't think you were.
Oh, she's the worst. She's second on the pyramid, but like, I'm not going to tell you you're amazing because you weren't. You weren't that good. Don't worry. You're here by default. You're here just because I don't have anywhere else to put you. Okay? I don't care enough about you to put you anywhere else in the pyramid. You're just here. You're just here. You're just chilling.
I heard that you were in the audience watching, that I saw you sleeping in the dressing room. You're like dead weight coming along with us.
She is dead weight coming along with you. Why was she there? She wasn't performing in either of the numbers. So what else is she meant to do? What is she meant to do, Abby? Please tell me. Because it's not like she can practice for a dance that she hasn't got. Of course she's just going to sleep. Of course she's going to go on her DS. Of course she's just going to vibe. Because she got fuck all else to do.
Obviously, on the bottom of the pyramid is Chloe.
Oh.
Chloe made a mistake. I told you all not to drop your hat.
Suspended. Now, we're taking the piss, Abby. We're actually taking the piss. What do you mean she's suspended? What was Christy and Chloe actually doing in this week? Were they just busy? Did they have like a family wedding to go to? Is that what this is? Is that why they've been suspended? Because I think this is absolutely ridiculous. She left the room to avoid arguing with you. How is that deplorable? How? I'm baffled right now. I'm baffled because what do you mean? What do you mean her trying not to argue with you and leaving the room was deplorable? Oh, the worst of the worst, deplorable. Ooh, big word. She's clearly got that word-a-day calendar out again.
I would like to know how long it's going to take to get Brooke back on the pyramid.
Funny you should mention that.
Yay! I think it would have been better if she did what I did last week and ripped Chloe's face off and Brooke was just there. I feel like that would have been more dramatic than her just placing Brooke's face on there. I feel like that was a little bit lackluster. Come on, you have the budget. I don't even have budget. And I'm still doing more interesting things than you are.
I really wanted to revel and enjoy that Kendall's at the top of the pyramid. And now I have to deal with Kathy, the Wicked Witch of Ohio.
The Wicked Witch of Ohio. Very funny. Also, I am excited for Kathy to be back in back-to-back episodes. I feel like Kathy makes the show so much more exciting in terms of like, I feel like they're actually competing for something. Because when they're just competing against these random other acts, I don't feel like there's any stakes because I never see any of the other acts, so I don't know how to judge them. But when I've got at least another team to like compare to, then I'm like, okay, I can understand why they got XYZ scores. I can understand why they got XYZ scores. Like it makes a little bit more sense to me, I guess.
Kendall, you will be doing a solo again this weekend. Paige, I'm going to give you a duet with Nia.
Woo! Oh, tick off the supporting each other thing on the bingo cards. If you forgot to do the bingo card, by the way, load it up. Okay, I expect all of you to be on this bingo card. Took me a lot of time and money to prepare. Not literally, but you know what I mean.
I have one more routine left. Maddie, you will be doing a solo this week.
Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm so excited to see Maddie back. Listen, we've been through a tough time with Maddie. We have. Because I remember, end of season 1, I was like, if I never see this kid do another solo, I'll be happy. Now, I'm buzzing to see her do another solo. I'm excited because it's been so long. It's been 5-6 episodes since I last saw her do a solo. And I'm so excited. Now that Abby's finally stopped punishing her for her mother's actions.
Don't be so elated. It's like a default, like by process of elimination.
Oh my, she just gets worse. What do you mean you only got a solo by process of elimination? What about Mackenzie and Brooke? Oh my god, she's the worst. What on earth was that? Abby, you're actually awful, awful human being. Awful. But honestly, rough and tough for Maddie. Rough and tough. I feel so bad for her because every single time she's lifted up, Abby slaps her back down again. It's like, no, you can't be too happy.
We can't lose. We won't lose.
Do you know what? If Abby was a lot nicer, that would have been very, very, like, motivational. Very, very motivational. We can't lose. We won't lose. I was like, ooh, feeling the fire and the passion. But then I remember that she just said, by process of elimination, Maddie has a solo. And I just think, oh, what a horrible person.
I might replace everybody.
Huh?
If I can suspend Chloe, I can suspend you too.
She's got a little bit power hungry now. She's like, do you know what? I've got the power. I got the power. Is that a Little Mix song? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've probably listened to Little Mix's songs.
All right, moms, you're dismissed. Guys, spread apart. Let's go. Gianna, I want you to bring in the prop.
No, not a prop.
You're not going to stand all the way up. You're not going to stand up. You're just going to kind of...
I cannot tell you how bad Abby is at teaching because what do you mean? Oh, you're just going to... Huh? What? I'm sorry. What do you want me to do again? Because you just told me to... No comprende. No comprendez-vous. Me no speaky dance. Me no speaky noises. Me no speaky whatever it is that you're trying to convey to me. Because I don't get it. What is that?
She can have a tendency of having a relapse with her pain management disorder.
So do you think it's stress related
It's
then?
usually stress related.
Wait, what is this? I vaguely remember Nia having to go to hospital at some point, but I don't remember what it was for. Is this like linked to that? Because I do not remember this, and I feel like this is the first time they brought this up, and suddenly they're like, oh yeah, she deals with like chronic pain, and I'm like, huh? What do you mean? What is this?
Mia suffers from a neurological disorder called reflex neurovascular dystrophy.
Wow, I did not know that. Again, 3 seasons in, and I feel like I'm still learning new things about these kids. That's interesting.
Kids who are like perfectionists, the type A kind of personality, overachiever kind of kids.
Oh, really? Is that what they... Isn't that weird?
Oh, God, I'm surprised Maddie doesn't have it.
Shut up, Melissa.
Right, I'm gonna say executive overall, you guys can tick off Melissa being delusional. I know it's not in a confessional.
It's one of those things that she'll have forever.
And it's not been for 2 years.
It's been we've been 2 years without it.
I actually could not think of a worse situation for Nia to be in stress-wise than at the Abby Lee Dance Company. Because every single week there's stress. She hasn't had it for 2 years, fair enough, which gives me some kind of hope that maybe it won't flare back up again. I don't know. It's been 2 years of the show-ish, so hopefully that means that like the show and the stress of the show won't impact it. Fingers crossed.
So you need to get your brain in your head. I'm speaking English. You know English. Let's do it.
That felt questionable at best. That felt motivated in some kind of way. You understand it. I'm speaking English. You understand English. Let's go. Yeah, that's not giving you a good look, Miss Abby Lee Miller. Not at all. Oh no. Oh no.
Looks like you're outnumbered now. We have all of these handsome gentlemen that are standing with us.
Dance? Listen, there was only one last week. Where are these people? Where have they come from? Who are they? Obviously, I know that they're the dads, but where did you find them? I've never seen this many dance dads in the same room together. They're like wild Pokemon. You can't catch them all.
We're going to Detroit this weekend. Guess who we're going to go try and find?
Santa? The Easter Bunny? Cupid, maybe? No? Who are we gonna go find, Kathy? I feel like this is an episode of Dora the Explorer. Guys! Can you help me find out who we're gonna be facing in Detroit? Yes! That's correct! Abby Lee Miller! Now, let's look at the map! Swipe or no swiping?
You really dropped Abby to her knees. Well,
I think she just realised how gross that sounded. Nobody wants Abby on her knees. Nobody! I mean, chances are she won't even get back up again.
Brandon. Next. Jalen. Next. We have Zach. So at the top, and also doing a solo this week, is my hot young lad from Miami.
Kathy, we're sounding an awful lot like Abby calling children hot. That's not okay. We're not allowed to do that. There's literally child labour laws against that. There's child rules against that. Have we not learned anything in these past 20 years about how we maybe shouldn't be calling children hot? No, that's not okay.
What's the pain in this foot right now?
Probably a 7.
The 7's too high for me.
Yeah, a 7's too high for me as well. Take the week off, darling. Go up to bed, whack Netflix on, and watch your little TV shows. Watch Wizards of Waverly Place, because, like, that's iconic, and you should obviously be educated on the best Disney Channel show of all time. Yeah, a 7 on the pain scale? That's crazy. Yeah, that's not fun. A 7, I had a toothache the other day. That was a solid 8. And because I've been watching Grey's Anatomy, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was dead because one of the doctors had a toothache, and by the end of the episode, they were in cardiac arrest on the floor of an OR. Okay? Dead. Okay? They came back to life. But I was concerned. I thought, I can't be dropping dead in the middle of my living room. That's not okay. I can't be doing that.
Nia couldn't walk. Nia was in a wheelchair. She was hospital bound. Came on suddenly. Nia was basically out of dance.
How has it taken until season 3 for me to find this out? How? We're 3 seasons into the show and I'm just working out that this girl has this horrendous pain management disorder. That's heartbreaking. And Abby still treats her like shit. Yeah, Abby's just genuinely scum.
What do you think is stressing you out in particular?
I'm just kind of afraid my best isn't good enough right now.
Guys, I'm gonna cry. She's like, I'm just scared that my best isn't good enough. What a heartbreaking sentence to hear come out of your child's mouth. That would rip me apart as a parent. Because what do you mean? Your best is always good enough. In fact, it's more than good. It's the best. Your best is the best. Okay? If Abby doesn't like it, she knows where she can stick it. Up her arse. After she's had that rectal exam.
No one else on that team was in a wheelchair. You didn't know if you were ever going to dance, and now you're dancing.
That's a fucking miracle, okay? That's incredible. This is the kind of thing that they do on Children in Need, where they're like, oh, little Johnny, they said he had 6 months to live. Now, 8 years down the line, he is doing triple pirouettes, and he is leaping his way into the Royal Ballet. And I'm thinking, how? Miracles do happen.
She proves to me that this is a kid who's a fighter. She's a kid who wants to live every moment of her life to the fullest.
Oh God, guys, I did not expect this to be like making me love Nia even more. I mean, she's already my favourite child, and now she's like just skyrocketing off. Honestly, Nia, big love to you. You're never gonna watch these videos, but I just want to say we appreciate you. Send love to Nia down in the comment section down below, please.
Wow, did you see that?
That was
I never
different.
saw that.
That's all new stuff.
Watch out, boys. The girls are coming to get ya.
Abby's put new choreography into her dance. While it only took her 3 seasons. It only took her 40 odd group numbers. Fucking hell. Here we go. We're in for some good treats this episode.
We have a very large, white, heavy wooden prop, and it's going to serve as our mountain and the survivor of the avalanche.
It doesn't look particularly heavy, I can't lie. I can't lie. It looks like IKEA furniture. In the nicest way possible, it looks like you could buzz down to IKEA and build it in 20 minutes. You're probably going to be like, oh, this is a one-of-a-kind custom creation by... And I'm going to be like, who? Who is this person? Who are they and how have they flogged you? How have they absolutely fleeced you out of your money? Because they've lied. Somebody lied to you and told you that they were famous. They were a famous designer, famous constructor of furniture, and you've been conned. Because if that cost any more than 30 quid, you've been ripped off.
I'm just not getting anything from you guys. I need a kid, like, that's gonna think outside the box.
Now, I'm not saying that I don't like new people joining the team, but I don't like new people joining the team.
Well, that's all, folks.
Just for the purpose of making the other kids feel shit about themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they're going to stick around and they're going to be part of the team, fine by me. But if they're just here for 1 week to make the kids miserable, like, that's all that Sophie's done so far, is she's been here for, like, 2 weeks. She made the kids feel shit because she's so incredible with her pirouettes. And now it's like, we're bringing her back. She's already bunned you off many times. She already said, nah, I'm busy. I'm filming in LA. In the big LA. Okay? And you are just, you're nothing.
You've been very, very harsh. Where's your brain in your middle toe?
I don't want her painted blue.
Yeah, that's what the girls were saying.
Yeah, I don't want her painted blue.
She's gonna look like a fucking Smurf. She's gonna look like Smurfette. She's literally gonna be sat there. I'm gonna be looking at her going, where's Papa Smurf? What's going on here? Or she's gonna look like a reject from Avatar.
Will she talk? Will you just hear that? All right, listen, I want to hear all about everything.
Fucking knew it.
But right now,
I knew it. I knew that they were gonna be bringing her back. As soon as she was like, oh, I need someone that's like amazing and isn't like you shitbags, that isn't awful at dance, that isn't mind-numbingly boring to watch. Who am I going to bring back? Well, it wasn't going to be fucking Chloe, was it?
unbeknownst to me, Jackie and Sophia show back up in Pittsburgh.
Unbeknownst to me. Don't act like you didn't know they were going to rock up. Don't act like you didn't know. Oh my god. I've never seen someone so bad at trying to pretend that this isn't scripted in my whole life. Also, I'm calling it now. If Abby takes away Maddie's solo and gives it to Sophia, I'm gonna be fuming. I'm gonna be fuming and I will walk out.
I have been wanting to get Jackie alone to ask her for some of her contacts, that maybe I can contact them and see if they would be interested in my kids.
To be fair, I'll hand it to Kelly. She's playing the game. It's not what you know, it's who you know in this industry. And if you can get the contacts, you can get your foot in the door. And do you know what? I rate Kelly for doing this because this is a very Melissa move. And do you know what? It's about time that somebody else but Melissa did it.
1 hour later.
There's been 4 new people this season. I don't even remember their names apart from Ali. We love Ali. We're just remembering what we could have had on this team if it wasn't for thing 1 and thing 2.
I just think, like, with Christy and Melissa, they have something to lose by Sophia being here.
I don't think that they shouldn't think that way.
Like, you're a threat to them.
Kelly, this is so, like, unlike you. Listen, what acting degree did you get? Because I think you should return it. Honestly, this scene is so scripted and so set up and so produced that, like, it's just a bit jarring to watch, I can't lie. Oh, no. Not the cows.
They are doing jazz, hip-hop, acrobatic. There's a lot of personality involved.
There's a lot of personality involved. Just gives me there's not a lot of dance in this number. That's what I'm hearing at the moment. I'm feeling like this is going to be a little bit of a showcase of all of their talents rather than a cohesive, interesting to watch dance.
They're all kind of looking at a magazine that they got. So they're dancing with a magazine and just oogling over this girl that they wish that they could have as a girlfriend.
Don't like this. I don't like the premise for this number. I just feel like it's a little bit... Ooh. Oh. Have they replaced one of the boys? I'm sure there was a guy with, like, short hair last week, and he's just not here anymore. Wait, hang on, let me do some research. Hang on. It's research time! Yeah, he left after that episode. So we've got a brand new boy just replacing Donnie from the last episode.
It looked good. Did it look great? No, not even close.
Did it look good? Did it look great? No, not even close. It was shit. Vivi, can you go show them how Mummy wants it to be done, please? And Vivi's like, oh no, I hurt my finger. I hope I can still dance.
When we arrived, I found out that Abby wanted to give Sophia a solo. I knew that she could pick up the choreography.
See, this had to be predetermined. There was no way that, like, she just rocked up and Abby was like, oh my god, hi. Solo, here you go. Like, who's she taking the solo away from? Because it better not be Maddie or Kendall. And it better not be taken away from the duet. I'm gonna fall out with her.
Somebody's not gonna have a solo this week, and she gave it to you.
Oh my god, they are actually taking a solo away from someone. And it's gonna be Maddie. It's gonna be Maddie at the end of the day. Guys, I'm actually fuming. I'm actually so unbelievably fumed right now.
Oh, Christy's calling.
Is she?
Oh my god, Christy's calling me too. Hey, bestie. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. I do have pictures of you on my wardrobe. What? Why? Well, because they're funny photos of you. Christy, calm down. Chill out. Oh my god, you called me fat. No, I'm joking. I love Christy. Don't worry.
When you had an argument with her, you at least, you like said something smart back to her, like, don't talk to me that way or something. I sat there.
Sorry, what argument was this? Did we see this argument? Because I don't remember Kelly and Christy ever falling out. I don't remember them falling out. So what is this narrative that they're trying to perpetuate? Because I don't remember this. I don't know what's going on currently.
I want to know what went on with Kendall coming into this room.
I sent her in. Maddie's number's completed. Kendall's has 40 seconds into hers.
Oh no, Kendall's getting cut, isn't she? Of course she is. Of course she would cut Kendall. Of course she would. But then I don't know why Abby would want Maddie to go up against Sophia. Because Sophia's obviously gonna absolutely destroy Maddie. And that's just gonna be another blow to our confidence. Unless this is a big plan for Abby to again shit on Maddie and be like, oh, you're shit, you're bad because you lost to Sophia. Everyone's losing to Sophia. She's incredible. She's an amazing dancer. She does like 5,000 pirouettes. It's over for everybody else.
We didn't have to go over things and over things and over
Abby,
things.
don't go there. She'll learn the number and she'll do it to the best of her ability.
I agree with Jill. She's either going to do her best or she doesn't do the number. Do you know what I mean? Like, the kid isn't fucking it up on purpose. She's doing her best. If her best isn't good enough, then I don't know what else to tell you.
She's on top of the pyramid the same week that Maddie gets a solo, Sophia comes back, and we're going up against Kathy.
This is what I mean by being on top of the pyramid is not something to be happy about. It's setting you up to fail for the week, and it's just another example of Abby beating on the kids. Because what do you mean? Kendall finally gets to the top of the pyramid, gets a solo. Oh, it just happens to be the same week that Maddie comes back to do a solo. Okay, I can accept that, fair enough. Oh, and they're going to be going up against Kathy. Okay, this is starting to feel a little bit of a piss take. Oh, and Sophia, the best dancer to have ever graced the screen on Dance Moms, is also back. And she's also going to be doing a solo. Right, now you're just taking the piss.
Maddie's is done because she remembered it the first time.
Oh, she's full.
That's such whore. You know what she said? She's just smart. She thinks all of our kids are idiots except for Maddie.
Welcome to the show, Jill. Welcome to Abby Lee Miller's Dance Academy, where she thinks every single child is dumb apart from Maddie. And Sophia, technically.
Kendall, we're going to finish your dance. We have time. Oh, crying again. The baby of the group. I thought it was Mackenzie. It's you.
And now she's made Kendall cry. And now she's sitting there literally goading her, being like, oh, the baby of the group. Thought it was Mackenzie, but guess it's you. Fucking cry, baby. Save your tears for the pillow.
You know what? I can't have a kid crying doing a solo. There's no way. I'm not teaching you. It's disrespectful to me.
You're the one that made her cry, and you're saying that her crying is disrespectful to you. Oh my god. There is not enough alcohol in the world that would help me deal with Abby. Because what the fuck is she talking about?
I don't like this. I'm really sorry. I don't know what just happened, but she just left crying.
When Abby was yelling at Kendall, you could see that Jackie was uncomfortable.
I would be uncomfortable if I've just come into the dance academy and I'm witnessing Abby shout at children and make them cry and run out of the room. I can't believe that you guys are so used to it. It's horrendous. Like, it actually breaks my heart every single time it happens. I think that's about 2 that you can tick off there. Running out during rehearsals and also crying, Abby making a child cry. I think that's 2 that you guys can tick off.
Did you know that Gino has a solo this weekend?
Vivi's standing there like, who the fuck is Vino? I don't know. Oh, Gino? I don't know who he is. I don't know. I don't know. Do you need me to record your apple biting again? Do you like the... I can record it again if you want me to.
Boys trying to chase a girl. That's funny, huh? Yeah, I like the theme, though. Here, let's sit down.
Why are they in the most, like, filled store ever? I hate those kind of stores purely because you walk around and you feel like you have to keep your arms in front of you and you can only walk in a straight line, because if you dare veer off just slightly to the left or the right, you're going to bump 50 lampshades that will knock down 20 cabinets, that will destroy 100 million sofas, and then you're having to pay thousands and thousands of pounds for junk. Buy a bigger space. Make it more laid out, because this is just too cramped and too claustrophobic. I'm sorry.
A girl? Why not get a girl? It's not like we don't have a whole dance studio full of girls, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do it, would you?
No.
She's done being a pawn. She's done. She's over it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Kathy. I ain't doing it, mama. No, thank you very much, good sir. I will record all of the apple biting that you want me to, but if you dare fucking put me out on that stage again, I'm gonna kick off. I'm gonna be fuming.
But I don't think that she can do 7 or 8 turns like Gino can.
No.
Can she not? I'm sure she can. I'm sure I've seen her do 7 or 8. Maybe I'll have to count the turns. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to go back and count, because I'm sure I've seen her do 7 or 8. She's no 55 like fucking Sophia, but she can't. I think she could do 7 or 8.
Here we are getting ready to leave, and there's no Jackie and Sophia.
Why am I surprised? They probably don't want to rock up because of the horrendous treatment that they've witnessed. They're like, nah, we're not standing for this. We ain't doing this kind of bullshit. I ain't waiting around for Abby to get bored of Sophia and then all of a sudden, rah, 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 rah. No, that's not happening. I'm taking myself out of this situation. Honestly, I kind of rate Jackie for it. I kind of rate her for it because she's not getting trapped here. She's not getting trapped here like the other mums. They're stuck in purgatory and she's like, nah, no, thank you very much, good sir.
Well, Abby initially said when she was choreographing it, she doesn't like the music, she doesn't like the style dance, basically has disaster written all over it.
Abby's sitting there going, I don't like the music and I don't like the style of dance. You're the one that's in control of that. You're the one that's doing all of it. If you want to change it, change it. Like, I don't understand. I really, really don't understand where you're coming from with all this. Like, you're actually just taking the piss now. You're actually taking the piss.
Your ankle, the ball of your foot, your instep.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no. Abby's caught wind of the foot injury, and now it's just... Oh, no. It's all over, guys. It's all over. Nia's not going to be dancing this week. Sophia's going to be doing the duet instead.
Do you think you broke something?
Hi, I thought I saw you looking at Nia's foot. I thought I'd just take her quickly just to get evaluated, just to get an
It does look a little bruised.
Listen, there's only one doctor in this room, and it isn't Abby MD, okay? It isn't. It is Holly. Now, she might be not a doctor of medicine, but she's still a doctor nonetheless, which means I trust her more with medicine than I do with you, little Abby Lee Miller. Little miss, let me grind your hip so that you can easily move a little bit better. Oh my God.
And I don't want to be part of that. So I'm dismissing her now. Take her, get me the clearance, then I'll do it before we get on the bus.
Oh, so now we draw the line at injuries. But when it was Brooke with a broken foot, wasn't even Brooke, it was Paige. Paige with a broken foot. Oh, yeah, she can dance hip-hop. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure. Fan-dabby dozy. A hypocrite. Abby's a hypocrite. Tick it off. Come on, tick it off, tick it off.
This duet with Paige and Nia is already a hot mess. Now, Nia's foot's bothering her, and I'm going to add an injured dancer to the mix.
She says it's a hot mess, but she's the one that choreographed it. That's why it's a hot mess, because you're choreographing it and you're doing the same old tired routine over and over again.
Oh my God. Oh, I thought she was like yelling at you.
She needs to be clear about it.
That's so cute. Okay, guys. That is it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Now, I'm running at 1 hour and 20 in this recording, so can you understand why I wanted to split up into 2? Otherwise, I'd literally be here for almost 3 hours recording. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all that YouTube stuff. Did you get bingo? I don't know. If you want to keep this bingo card for Sunday's episode as well, seeing as though it is the same episode, feel free to, honestly, because there'll be some stuff like the Pizzazometer that you wouldn't have been able to tick off here. Or if you want to start a new one as an extra challenge, go for it. Why not? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Keep on ranting. Bye now.